Alright everybody, I'm back here with the second part of my update from Christmas. I'm sorry it took longer to upload this than expected, but the reason it took longer is because when I originally filmed this I didn't like the way it came out and I wanted to redo it, but last week I ended up going back to school for the week and so I couldn't really do it there, but now that I'm back I can finally do the second part of my update and get it uploaded for you all to enjoy. So yeah, let's see, I have about 7 here I still need to show you. And these are just regular movies, there's no box sets or anything like that. But let's get started. The first one I have to show you here is American History X. This is definitely one of my all-time favorite movies. It's in my top 5 actually. And speaking of that, I will do a top 10 video here soon because I do now have a top 10 of all time list. And I will eventually get to that, but I'm not exactly sure when, but it will be really soon. And now my cat is bothering me, but yeah. This is a very, very good movie. Get down. Sorry about that. This is a very, very good movie. It's about this racist guy, and he's going around getting in all kinds of trouble and is committing all these hate crimes. And he ends up getting sent to prison for a hate crime that he committed, and while he's in prison he ends up learning that, you know, the things he did and the way he acted was wrong. And when he gets out of prison he's a changed person, and when he comes back home he finds that his younger brother is going down the exact same road, and he's basically doing everything he can to keep his brother from going down the same exact path that he did, and you know, is just sharing his experiences with them. And it's a very emotional movie, and definitely one that will keep your attention all the way through. Very, very good movie. I highly recommend it if you haven't seen it yet. Definitely one of my favorite dramas of all time. And there's the disc inside. Now this next one I got is Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. I'll be honest, I really didn't like this movie when I first rented it when it came out. But the thing is, I saw this for a really good price. I think it was only $10 on sale, brand new. And not only did I get it for the price, but the number one reason that I got this movie was for the picture quality. I mean, even though I didn't really like it that much, it did look really good on Blu-ray when I first rented it when it came out. And that was basically the reason why I got it, is because of the picture quality. And before long I will watch this again, and hopefully I will like it much more that time around. But yeah, it's an okay movie. It's about this kid that he comes up with this invention, and he makes it so that like food starts falling from the sky instead of rain and stuff like that. And then something happens and it causes it all to go wrong, and he can't really stop it, and he's trying to find out a way to stop it, basically. I think that's what it was about from what I can remember. But yeah, it's not a bad movie. It does look very good on Blu-ray though, and like I said, that was basically the reason why I got it, so I will eventually give this one a watch soon. And I'll open it up for you. And this is a 2-disc edition, I think. Or, yeah, it is. There's one disc and there's the second one. But a very good looking Blu-ray. And this next one that I got is A History of Violence. I have yet to see this, but I saw it in somebody's update. They had a steelbook of this movie, and I looked it up and it sounded interesting, so I kept my eye out for it, and I finally found it on Blu-ray for a good price, and I picked it up. I still have yet to watch this. I do plan on watching it sometime this weekend, and whenever I do watch it I will definitely give my thoughts on it, but please, if you've seen this, please give me your thoughts about it. I would really appreciate that. It does sound like a very good movie, and I'm definitely really looking forward to watching it, so yeah. And there's that. And this next one I got is How to Train Your Dragon. Um, this was surprisingly a really good movie. When I first saw the previews, I really didn't want to see it. I had no interest in it at all. But of course, it seems like all the movies I don't want to see are the ones that everybody absolutely goes crazy over. So yeah, of course, I started hearing all these rave reviews about it, and I figured why not, so I rented the movie from Netflix, and I was actually very pleasantly surprised by it. Uh, Definitely a lot better than I expected it to be, and I know a lot of other people say the exact same thing. But yeah, it's about these Vikings, and they kill these dragons, and they want this young boy to go and kill his first dragon, but when he finds the dragon, he just doesn't want to kill it, and he becomes friends with the dragon and starts to see another side of them that the rest of his people don't see, and he's pretty much trying to convince his people that they're not all bad and that they should just, be friends with them and so on. And it was a very good movie. I definitely did like it a lot, and I would really recommend it even if you don't really want to see it. But this is a 2-disc edition as well. And there's that. I have 3 more here. The next one I got for you is The Expendables. Pretty good movie. I saw it in the theater. Seems like a lot of people here on YouTube really didn't like this movie. In a way, I can understand why, but then again, I didn't really think it was that bad. It's pretty much just this action movie about all these people that go to another country to overthrow this dictator or something like that. It's kind of hard for me to remember, but I didn't think it was that bad of a movie. I would definitely watch it again. But yeah, that's pretty much all that it's about. I didn't really think it was that bad. I mean, it's not great, but I don't think it's as bad as people make it out to be. I really don't know what else to say about this movie. I hope I'm not sounding stupid or anything. I just don't really know what else to say without spoiling it. So yeah, this is a 4-disc edition, I think. You got disc 1, 2, and 3, or no, I think it's just a 3-disc edition. But yeah, there's that. And this next one, a lot of you are probably going to be really surprised to see in my update at this time of the year, but the next one that I got is one of the Charlie Brown movies. And this is the Halloween one. It's called The Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. I started to watch it at Halloween time, and I didn't get to finish it, but I put it on my Christmas list, and I ended up getting it for Christmas, so now I have it. And I watched it, even though it wasn't Halloween time, I still watched it, and I didn't think it was that bad. Not my favorite, but I'm really not a huge fan of this Charlie Brown series, to be honest, but I figured I might as well give it a go, and it was okay. It's pretty much about Charlie Brown and his friends, and this character right here, I can't remember his name, but he thinks that there's going to be this great pumpkin that's going to rise from the patch and pass out gifts to everybody at Halloween time. And so he waits there while Charlie Brown and everybody go trick-or-treating, and that's basically about it. It was alright. I'm sure if I watch it around Halloween time, I'm going to appreciate it a lot more, but yeah, there's that. And there's the inside of that. Okay, I have one more here. This is one of my favorite comedies, and it is Dumb and Dumber on Blu-ray. Never really wanted to get this on Blu-ray, but it was only $10, so I figured why not. Yeah, I think pretty much everybody has seen this movie. It's definitely one of my favorite comedies. I just recently watched it a few days ago. And yeah, it's really funny. It's basically about these 2 friends, and they both have a crush on this woman, and they like her so much that they actually go on a road trip across the country to California to find her and return her this briefcase that she left at the airport. And along the way, they just keep on getting in these really funny and ridiculous situations, and it's just a really funny movie. Just, you know, some of the situations that they get themselves into is just unbelievable, really. And it's just a really, really great and funny movie, and I definitely highly recommend it if you haven't seen it yet. But there's that. And yeah, that's it. That's my whole entire update from my last update. And not sure when my next update will be exactly, but you know, this is what I have for right now, and I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next video.